vibe, cause we good over here. This joy can't be destroyed, I'm immune to despair. Now I'm setting my intentions, I learned from all my lessons. Took a minute to get the message, but it's finally clear. You've been hating all day and hating all night, worrying and whining, both waste your life. But if you take your...
Yo, what's up, guys? Back at you with another video on today. This is Raw Podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about Saquon Barkley, man, because I think that the Philadelphia Eagles are making a major mistake, man, with not allowing Saquon Barkley to break the record on Sunday. Now, we know pretty much that Saquon Barkley is chasing Eric Dickerson. This record has been out there for about 40 years. Nobody's been able to break the rushing record in the NFL. It's been many of people that have tried. There's been 9 running backs that to be able to get to 2,000 yards. Not every running back can rush for 2,000 yards. I knew that Saquon Barkley was going to have a big year once he decided to take his talents over to the Philadelphia Eagles. I knew that Saquon Barkley would be cruising all season long because I knew that Philadelphia had one of the best offensive lines in all of the NFL. Now, with that being said, I'm heartbroken for Saquon Barkley. My heart goes out to Saquon because I know at the end of the day, even though he's saying all the right things and being politically correct, I don't think that in his mind that he does not want to break this record. Anytime you're able to break a record, man, it is an awesome thing, man. And nobody's been able to get this close to Eric Dickerson. There's been a lot of guys that rush over 2,000 yards, but Saquon Barkley definitely needs to be able to break this record. I don't know if they're going to recant on what they're saying they're going to do with Saquon. They're pretty much saying they're going to rest all their starters, but you got to look at it this way. It's no guarantee that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl. I know that everybody has their sights on winning the Super Bowl. We don't know who's going to win it. It could be Kansas City winning again. Nobody's really talking about Mahomes, and this is the time when Mahomes gets hot. And right now, Mahomes, he wasn't even selected as a Pro Bowler this year. So you know he'll go into the playoffs with a chip on his shoulder and be looking to win his fourth title. So, kind of want to pump our brakes a little bit, man. But I would love to see history. My heart is broken for Saquon Barkley, man, because I want to see him get this record. I've always wanted to see somebody break Eric Dickerson's record, because that record just been lingering in the NFL for a very, very long time. And then we never knew that somebody was going to break the receiving record until Megatron of the Detroit Lions was able to break Jerry Rice's all-time single-season record. So I got a chance to see Megatron break the receiver record. I would love to see Saquon Barkley, who was one of my favorite running backs in the National Football League, break the record. Come on, Philadelphia Eagles. What are you doing? This is against a team that did not want Saquon Barkley anymore. You're going against the New York Giants. They did not want him no more. You go all on TikTok. You go on all these different platforms, and you see the videos that was put out about Saquon Barkley, them not wanting to pay him, and they ended up paying Daniel Jones only to release Daniel Jones this year. It's crazy. They paid Daniel Jones all of that money when they knew that Saquon Barkley was the face of the New York Giants. The reason why the people was coming to see the Giants is because they wanted to see Saquon Barkley do his thing. They knew that he was one of the best running backs in the league. And right now, the type of season that Saquon Barkley is having, he's showing you that he is the best running back in the National Football League alongside Derrick Henry. These two are definitely juggernauts, and they are the best running backs in the National Football League. We know that Derrick Henry is capable of breaking the record as well. He would need a huge day against the Cleveland Browns in order for Derrick Henry to be able to break the record. But we know that Saquon Barkley is really, really close. And I think that the Philadelphia Eagles owe it to Saquon Barkley to go out there and get it done. There's not a guarantee that you're going to win the Super Bowl, Philly. I know that you got your mind set on winning the championship. And I know that you already been to the Super Bowl before a few years ago against Pat Mahomes and you guys lost. And I know that you want to get back there, and nothing is wrong with that. If you got your mind set on winning the Super Bowl, nothing is wrong with that. But at the end of the day, millions of fans in the NFL want to see Saquon Barkley break the record. We want to see Saquon Barkley, who is one of the best running backs in all of football, break Eric Dickerson's record that's been lingering in the NFL for over 40 years. 40 years. So you don't know when Saquon Barkley is going to get another opportunity like this. And I bet your bottom dollar, Saquon Barkley is going to be thinking all the time that he didn't break the record, that he had an opportunity to break the record, and the Philadelphia Eagles and the staff and the coaching staff decided against it because they wanted to rest the starters. It's the game of football, man. You could get hurt any game. I know they're trying to use that as we want to rest our guys. We want to make sure everybody's healthy going into the postseason, but everybody's dinged up. At the end of the season, the football season is a very, very long season. So at the end of the season, everybody is going into the postseason dinged up. You just got to go out there and try to get hot at the right time to be able to make it to the Super Bowl. But me personally, man, as a fan of the game of football and as a fan of Saquon Barkley, man, I want to see Saquon break the record. So come on, Philadelphia. You owe it to Saquon Barkley. You owe it to those offensive linemen who been out there blocking all season for Saquon to be able to break the record. So go get the record. Go get that record. So shout out to Saquon Barkley, man, for being able to get over 2,000 yards. But as fans, we are not satisfied. We want to see Saquon Barkley break the 40-year record of Eric Dickerson. All right, you guys, this is Raw Podcast, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Can't ever kill my vibe, cause we good over here. This joy can't be destroyed, I'm immune to despair. Now I'm setting my intentions, I learned from all my lessons. Took a minute to get the message, but it's finally clear. You've been hating all day and hating all night, worrying and whining, both waste your life. But if you take your time and focus on what's right, you will notice just how potent hope is when you are aligned with kindness. Let it flow through you, your skin start shining. You'd be so happy, can't even hide it. Every day would leave you delighted. It's cause of fear that people keep fighting. So I'm sending good energy to all my friends and enemies. Can't expect something different if you acting the same. If it don't make sense, it'll never bring change. Sending good energy to all my friends and enemies. Can't expect something different if you acting the same. If it don't